Welcome to the Orisa full character guide for average skilled players. In this guide we will cover the abilities, role, general stats, pros, cons, matchups and techniques for Orisa. Abilities. Fusion Driver. Orisa's primary weapon. It shoots 12 fast traveling projectiles per second that each deal 12 damage and can headshot. It has 150 ammo and a 2.5 second reload. It is primarily used as a siege weapon, as it does lots of damage over a sustained period. Alt. Orisa's alternate fire. It shoots a slow moving ball until it hits a wall, or it is reactivated. At which point, it will pull anyone it can, within 7.5 meters to it, and then apply a short duration slow on anyone affected. This is mainly used to pull people out of cover, or to pull people off of edges and occasionally be used as a graviton surge. Fortify. Orisa temporarily gains a buff that reduces half of all damage taken for 4 seconds, and nullifies the effects of movement impairing abilities. Most commonly used to provide a large target, to shoot at without being threatened by death. However, it is better used as a last resort, providing a chance to escape. Protective Barrier. Orisa shoots a curved barrier that can protect allies from 900 damage without Orisa being there. This is most commonly used to bunker down in one area, but it should be used as a stationary re-enhance shield. Supercharger. Orisa's ultimate. This drops a drum that increases the damage of all allies in 25 meters, with line of sight, by 50% for 15 seconds. It has 200 health, and can be destroyed. Also, the effect doesn't stack with Mercy's damage boost. Role. Orisa is a tank and majorly used to hold a front line, and play a siege role to sustain a battle in your team's favor. Additionally, Orisa is positioned to hold a front line for your team, to give your teammates more freedom of movement. However, she is also equipped to disrupt the enemy and bolster your allies once a battle has commenced. You want to be positioned at the very front of your team with another tank if possible, and to have line of sight of the enemy shields, to apply siege damage consistently. You have minimal kill potential unless the enemy attacks you, so it is best to not chase after any enemies into dangerous situations. Generally, you want to be protecting your team from damage, then disrupting the enemy team, and finally, dealing damage to enemies. Be looking for enemy flankers. They may not kill you, but will kill your supports given the chance. Some characters to be aware of include Genji, Reaper, Sombra, Tracer, Roadhog, Winston, and Symmetra. Stats. We can see that Orisa is a reasonably difficult character who is heavily defense focused, so she is far more powerful when defending an area. Additionally, she has no healing and very mediocre damage, meaning she isn't too good at dueling, meaning she is very reliant on her team. Pros. Heavily defense favored, decently high DPS, lots of counterplay with her fault ability. Cons. Very slow movement, lowest effective health for all tanks. Matchups. Counters. Offense. Genji. Genji is too slippery for you to be able to kill. Additionally, his reflect does a fair amount of damage if you have slow reactions. McCree. McCree can fight at a long enough range to not be threatened by you, but still be able to consistently kill you. Farah. Because Orisa's shots are projectiles, it is very difficult to hit enough to kill a high-flying Farah. Reaper. You will most likely die if he gets a good flank, so be on the lookout. Soldier 76. His large damage output may be a problem for your protective barrier, however otherwise he isn't a major problem. Sombra. Hack may be a problem. If it is, play more defensive, and look for when she is flanking. Tracer. Orisa is practically invulnerable to Tracer's pistols because of her large armor and fortifiability. Defense. Bastion. Bastion is able to quickly shred through protective barrier, however he requires a proper setup. Hanzo. Hanzo is 100% luck. Junkrat. Junkrat can easily break through protective barrier due to his massive DPS output. Medi. Minimal threat, however your large head hitbox may take lots of damage. Torbjorn. Torb's turret isn't a threat as it can be killed easily, although his alternate fire may be a slight threat in fights. Widowmaker. Orisa's large head hitbox makes it very easy for Widow to land crits on her, but it does take 2 shots to die. Tank. D.Va. She isn't a threat to you. You can most of the time kill her without abilities. Orisa, this will end most of the time in stalemates. Reinhardt, you are a major target from charge, but with quick thinking you can fortify or halt to negate the charge. Roadhog, you're not killed by Roadhog's hook combo and you can stop hook with fortify. Winston, when he jumps on your supports, you can maneuver him using halt. Zarya's decent speed and high DPS without being affected by halt makes her a very large threat. Support. Anna, sleep that may be inconvenient. Lucio, fortify makes it harder to be killed by Soundwave. Mercy, if you have any ability up and decent aim, you can easily handle a Mercy. Symmetra's balls can go through your shields, and she is covered by her own. She is very strong against you. Zenyatta, Discord Orb can be slightly problematic, as it puts you in easy to kill positions if you don't have fortify. Combos. Offense. Not really any combo potential with offensive characters other than throwing a shield into the enemy team. Defense. Bastion. You can give Bastion a ton of shields wherever he sets up. Hanzo is 100% luck. Junkrat, Orisa's abilities and particle effects can be used to cover up Junkrat's traps. Medi, halt, makes it easier for Medi to freeze people. Torbjorn, halt can pull people out of cover enough for Torb's turret to get 3 or more shots off. Widowmaker, you can give Widow a ton of shields wherever she is. Tank. Diva, decent for rotations of shields and defense matrix, however it requires lots of teamwork. Orisa, infinite shields. Reinhardt, with communication, it becomes practically impossible for the enemy to take out your shields. Roadhog, halt can give Roadhog a hook target. Winston, you can give Winston a better shield than his own. Zarya, when a graviton surge hits, you can place a protective shield to prevent enemy damage. Support. Anna, as of right now Anna boost does stack with supercharger. Lucio, that speed helps Orisa a lot. Mercy, as of right now Mercy's damage boost does not stack with supercharger. Symmetra likes damage boosts. Zenyatta, Orisa can keep him out of trouble. Techniques. Shooting protective barrier into the sky is useful. If done properly you can protect allies with 2700 health worth in shields. Now go and join your brethren in the 6v6 arcade and be stuck in an eternal stalemate. All of the good artwork is by Caption Zero. Be sure to subscribe and leave a like to allow my channel to start growing. Killer Beast out.